Dealer.
Football.
I
am
Tony.
I
Like
football.
I
regularly
watch
football
and
play football. However,
last
night
I
saw
football
and
I
was
disappointed.
America
Versus
England
0-0. What
the
fuck
is
that?
I
am
a
British.
ball
America
has
no
place
in
my
sport
and
in
my
country.
that's
The
honest
truth.
if
I
can't
go
to
America
to
play.
soccer
I
can't
come
here
and
play
football.
my
Son
said
to
me
Dad?
because
he
is
a
small.
leprechaun.
Why
Are
the
Americans
doing
this
to
us?
I
Was
heartbroken.
broken.
I
Bent
down
on
my
knees.
and
I
said
to
him,
boy
you're
Irish.
I am English.
You're
Leaving
this
house
because
I
believe
you
are
the
foreigner.
now
I'm
childless.
my
Family
have
gone.
I
Am
alone
crying
without
a
good.
boy.
That's
The
problem
with
FIFA.
yours,
Sincerely,
Tony.
Tony.
Thank you.